So I'm back with all my loot. Here is everything I picked up today. So starting off with this gorgeous tablecloth. As you know, I'm in the process of designing my own table linen collection, but in the meantime I spotted this and I just thought this was really beautiful. My table setting kind of style is usually to go very neutral with the tablecloth, and that's what you'll see with my final designs for my own collection. But I just love a stripe, and I saw this and it is the perfect color scheme, so I picked that up. It was just €12, and that is for a 140 by 180 centimeter rectangle tablecloth. It's really heavy cotton. It is such good quality. That was from PRIMARK. I picked up some gorgeous colored candles, so perfectly matched green, and they were just $1.80 for the pack of 2. Then I picked up this gorgeous jug, which actually I'm going to use as a vase, and so this was reduced down to just €5. So my plan is to pop my oasis inside of the jug, and then I'm going to head down and cut my own foliage to make a gorgeous table display. So very wild, very natural, and just something beautiful for the center of the table. And then I picked up, to go with the candles, these absolutely gorgeous little candle holders that were reduced to just €2, and I just think they are so beautiful and so perfect. So I got 2 of those. Then I picked up a lovely scent, so jasmine and neroli reed diffuser, should I say, and I thought that would also be nice just to sit in the table and as part of the centerpiece, and it will just smell absolutely delicious. Then my husband actually surprised me and came home with these. He knew what I was doing and knew what I was setting up, and these were just so perfect. So these are 2 outdoor solar lanterns, so you can see the solar panel there on the top. These are from Dunnes Stores Home, which I'll link below, and they're just €10 each, and they are really good size. They're lovely and tall, and of course we'll be eating during the day today, but they're still beautiful to have. They will light up at night. Just stunning. I think if we're down by the river and we're having a nice post sunset drink, that would be just lovely. Give a lovely glow. In Dunnes, I also popped in myself and I spotted this, and I just thought this was absolutely stunning. So I'm going to use this for my side salad. So it's a beautiful flower. It is very heavy glass, and it was just €12. Like, what a price for something so beautiful and unique, and I definitely couldn't leave that behind. My husband also picked up these gorgeous cloths when he got the lanterns, which are so cute. I've got some elderflower for my cocktails. That was one of the ingredients I was missing. And then, as I wanted to set up while we're down by a river, I wanted to set up a cocktail station. So I picked up this green table, a little side table, which is just so handy. So this has a tray on the top that you can remove, and this was just, I believe, €10, like unbelievable. So that is today's haul, and I will obviously add this to all of the bits and pieces that I already have in my green collection for hosting. So I'll have some green napkins and lots of other little pieces, but that is today's haul. So I am just down here in the riverside part of our garden. We have a dining table set up here, which I'm going to set for us for our barbecue dinner. It is absolutely roasting. Right about now the sun is not directly over the table, but it is going to move and we'll be right under that midday heat. So let's get decorated. I really hope you can see me because I cannot see a thing out here with the sunshine. But I want to go now and I'm going to use my new jug as my centerpiece, and I want to fill it with lots of greenery and foliage from around the area here. So what I've done is just grabbed some pieces of oasis that I have left over from another project, and I'm going to pop it in the bottom, and then that'll allow me just to kind of keep whatever foliage I get stuck in place. And I want to create something wild and wonderful right for in the centre. And just sit like that, and then I have a little side table here, so I don't need to put any jugs for water or anything like that on the table. I'm going to keep them all on the side. So let's go and get my little basket and my secateurs, and we'll go and get a few bits and pieces. So I see lots of fern down here, which I'm going to grab because that's obviously featured in my Wicklow Garden design. It's also in my Nature's Treasure children's birthday collection, so it's very fitting and I just love it. It's going to give some nice height on the table centerpiece as well. Spotted some really extra tall ones up here, so they might be too tall, but I'm going to give them a snip anyway and just see. They're spectacular. Definitely too tall. We're back to the smaller ones, I think. Just had a special delivery of an iced Americano for my husband, which is so needed. I'm going to add this faux flower as well, I think, because I just had it in the studio and I thought it might just sit nicely right in the centre. Just going to place our little menu right on the table here. So I'm going
going to set up this part of the garden as a little pre-dinner cocktail area, and because it overlooks the river, it's just lovely and peaceful. I don't think we're going to need to light the fire, but I have my 2 solar lanterns which I'm going to pop down here as well for later when we do sit out, and we can sit here with a blanket and the fire if it does get chilly, and just enjoy the sound of the river. So here is how the table is looking so far. So we've each got our place name cards, got our menu, got our wild and wonderful centerpiece, our gorgeous almost cabbage-like candle holders, all of the ribbed glass, which I just love, and I will link as much of this below as possible. I think everything pretty much I can link, are these plates, which are actually something that I found in TK Maxx, and they are handmade in Turkey, and I just love them. I did get them for Easter. So they have this beautiful hand-painted lemon shimmer, almost like a flower, and they're just so weighty and beautiful. So those I won't be able to link. But this is where we will enjoy our dinner this evening. We have our little warthogs here. We have had the pleasure of spending many holidays in Africa, and these have come home with us. The river is quite dry at the moment. You can see it through the trees there. And then we have our fire pit area to chill and have a drink before and after dinner. And I don't think there'll be any paddling done today, but should they want to, the kids can just go down this way and go for a little paddle. So you'll have seen a drastic difference in the garden between this video and my previous vlog. So my husband spent 4 hours down here today, just getting this all cut back. And it is no easy task. All the way up to the house with a lawnmower and then a strimmer all around the edges. So there's the house up there, just in the trees. So we are currently in the shade with the table at the moment, which is perfect because the heat is really unbelievable. Beautiful sunshine, I won't knock it. See a perfect place for the table right now, and hopefully it stays a little sheltered when we eat. So now I'm going to go up and I'm going to prep my salads and finish prepping my butternut squash side, and then we'll get the barbecue up and running, and then